Morocco is playing host to the 35th Africa Cup of Nations in 6 cities using 9 venues. Morocco's gradual build-up to an international powerhouse in football spans across 4 decades with careful planning and right investment in football development. On the field, the Moroccans recently won the Under-20 World Cup, were semi-finalists in the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. They are now host to several FIFA and CAF organized matches. All of these are possible because of the quality of stadium and other infrastructure that has been put in place. What is Morocco doing that other African countries are not doing? Why is the world now looking the way of Morocco? As at the last geographical location, Morocco is still an African country.
We shouldn't be surprised now that the whole of Africa, I mean, to come to Morocco all the time. A few months ago, it was the Women's African Nations Cup. Now we are here for the men's AFCON. Next year again, we are coming back again for the women's AFCON. And in a few years' time, Morocco will be co-hosting the World Cup.
The National Sports Commission, the President of the Nigerian Football Federation, everything to see what is here on ground. And we should go home and tell our government that football is a serious business worldwide, and what we have seen in Morocco detests to that fact. So we should do everything to have facilities on ground.
In Fez, one of the host cities of the 2025 Nations Cup, the facilities in place for kids development is amazing. The facility is where the Super Eagles train before matches.
They say we don't have the personnel. We have a lot of intelligent sports administrators in Nigeria. We have a lot of intelligent people, even in government. And again, I would say it's about the priority of that particular government in question.
Just as other parts of the world are coming to Morocco, Nigerians and its sports officials across all boards are also visiting Morocco. Will such visit by Nigerian officials drive the quest to replicate such development in Nigeria?
Everywhere you go, the facilities are on point. This is what we can copy. This is what we can emulate, in my opinion. Not only attending games. Let's learn from people that have been there, done that. You know, in Rabat alone, there are 4 international standard stadiums. 4. All ready to play now. Just call them, they'll just visit and play. In fact, they are using them for the tournament. So, Nigeria, we can only boast of 1, which is Uyo.
The leadership of the National Sports Commission and the Nigeria Football Federation are here in their numbers. They, for the first time, are having a combination of officers who are seasoned sports administrators.
I'm happy with the National Sports Commission, with the kind of people we have there. Madam Sheodiko, Honorable Olokpade. You know, these are people who are built in strong over the years, for over 2 decades now, doing this particular business. And I would think at the end of their first maybe 10 or so, I would think they should have put in some very good foundation. You know, for the very first time in a long time, we're having the round circle, round square holes in a square boxes in a square hole. I believe that they should be able to get it right, because we should have at least a mini pitch in every community in Nigeria.
Though the rest of the world have gone far, it is never too late to start the right journey with the right men for the good job of Nigeria football. Mofoma Ebari, AIT News, Fez, Morocco. The leadership of Abdulrahman Abdulrazak as the governor of Kwara State is embracing sports development as a cardinal point for youth development in the state. To this end, the 3 senatorial districts of the state can now boast of a mini stadium, while the Ilorin Township Stadium in no distant time will be ready to place host to CAF organized competitions. To further the quest for sports development in the state, especially football, members of the Kwara State House of Assembly are in Morocco on a fact-finding mission on how to replicate what is happening in Morocco Youth Development Program vis-a-vis how the model can be implemented in Kwara State. Honorable Rukiyat Shitu and Honorable Karim Mohammed are the arrowheads of the delegation, while Idris Musa, who is the chairman of the Kwara State Football Association is also taking note of what is on ground in Morocco. The members explain their mission in Morocco.
Coming to Morocco's training ground, I can see a different experience from what I've had in my life, which if our governor can go by giving us such training grounds in the other district of Kwara State, it will be better. And we are on ground to raise motions that will create additional training grounds in Kwara State.
Our capacity at the State Assembly is something that will be able to convince the governor to do such, because we have stadium in Lafiaji, which is in the Kwara North. We have stadium in the Ofa, which happens to be in the Kwara South. So these are things that we will back on to advise the governor, and definitely I'm very sure he's going to do that.
Plenty of lessons, starting from coming into Morocco to see the kind of facilities they have. Now I'm here to see the training pitches they have. I was in Rabat, I was in Casablanca, I was in other places where Nigeria was playing, and I've seen different kind of training pitches. This is one of the ones I'm seeing, and what I'm looking at is to take home and advise our people that are in charge to do same, so that we'll have good pitches for grassroots.
Not shying away from the financial implication of setting up a big development program like the one in Fez, Morocco, with 7 playing pitches, the delegation strongly believe the governor of the state has the political and financial will to see through to the program from start to finish.
He's so much ready. He's a lover of sports, so he's so much ready, because what he has done before, no governor has ever put that in the stadium, so he's ready to do more.
Putting in place all these facilities is capital intensive, which we need to project ahead before the time. But going back to Nigeria will make us make a proper and necessary arrangement and do the feasibility studies for us to know the cost and how we'll go about it to enable His Excellency put in place those facilities required.
A few years back, Kwara Football Academy was a model in Nigeria that attracted former Green Eagles manager Clemens Westerhoff as the director. A revival is possible, bringing back the academy to reckoning. Omofoma Ibarin, AIT News, Fez, Morocco.
So I'm getting asked a lot of questions while I'm here at the Nations Cup about my experience in the tournament, some of my predictions, some of my feelings about the teams and the players. So I'm going to start answering some of the questions I'm getting. The one I'm getting most of all, including from Oliver, who asked me this today, is, are Morocco still my favourites to win the tournament? And the answer is yes. I'm not moving from them just yet, even though they did draw with Mali. The reasons I picked Morocco at the beginning, the richness of squad, the technical quality, the killers up front, Ashraf Hakimi, the home support, all of these reasons are still applicable. All of them still apply. And so Morocco is still my number one pick.
What will you do if Morocco win the AFCON?
I might move back to Morocco. I will be emotional. I think I will cry.
Celebrate. I will celebrate a lot. I'm going to jump everywhere.
And we will celebrate with all Moroccan in the world. Not in Morocco, but in the world.
If Morocco wins the AFCON, I'm moving to Morocco. I'm staying here.
I think I will party a lot. I will enjoy it.
Go celebrate with my family, to go to the restaurant.
I don't know, we'll celebrate with all my family, with all my friends. Well, actually, I have a rental car, so if the Moroccan win the cup, I will get 5 cars for 3 days for my clients for free.
For free?
For free, yeah.
Free cars. You heard it first.
It will be an amazing opportunity for the country.
Go crazy. Go crazy. A big celebration at home.
I'll be flexing it around the places I go to. I will so excited and happy because it's my country.
And I will be very, very happy. That will prove that Morocco is the best.
Nothing. If we'll win the AFCON, it's just the beginning, because we'll will make the history in World Cup, you need to respect Morocco, okay?
Yanapaswa kufanyika. Bila shaka viongozi wakuu wa nchi tatu za Afrika Mashariki, Tanzania, Uganda pamoja na Kenya, wanaendelea kutazama pia kupitia katika wizara zinazohusika na michezo na vyama vya soka katika nchi husika, vinaendelea kutazama na kujifunza kwa kina sana namna ambavyo wenzetu Morocco walivyoweza kuyaandaa haya mashindano, lakini pia kujifunza huko hakuanzi tu huku Morocco.
Hi, my name is Peter Tai, and I have to say that this year's edition of the African Cup of Nations has been very awesome. We've had some very good football being displayed from the couple of matches that have actually been witnessed. And I have to say, with all the action and all the good stuff that has been displayed, I think Africans are very happy with what they have so far seen off the field, and of course in the field. It's been wonderful. And I have to say that Morocco has this time given a challenge to the next people that will be hosting, that is of course East Africa, Pamoja. If you look at the infrastructure, they've actually been very beautiful, from the stadiums to everything. I think Morocco has made a statement to the next host, East Africa, that they need to do something much better than what we have actually seen. The fan base has been very awesome in most of the games, especially the home games.
Thank you very much, Peter. Otai, a top sports journalist working for Uganda Broadcasting Corporation, giving us how excited they are. He is very excited. Peter Otai, I hope you'll be having the same smile at 10:30.